Our resident cheeky, chatty, health-promoting chef, Garry Steel, knows it is politically incorrect to roast a bunny to celebrate the Easter weekend, so he has come up with an alternative dish. Once a month or so, we invite him to the Shaw Tower to cook some delicious victuals. It is my pleasure to welcome Chef Steel back to Studio 4 to tell us more.
I have not, what did you say, cook a bunny?
No, I mean, I like rabbit.
I'll boil one on occasion.
Apparently. Oh, you remember that movie? That Fatal Attraction movie? Is that what you're thinking
That's
of?
exactly what I'm thinking
Gosh. Golly. But rabbit is good for us. It is.
I love
It's lean
rabbit.
and it's delicious, but not at Easter.
I went
no,
to,
sacrilegious.
No, no, I don't care.
Talk to Peter.
Cook it now.
Peter Cottontail is calling.
I went to Whistler once with David and some friends, and it was his birthday, and we had just met, so I was still in that impressing stage.
Yeah.
So I took Rabbit to Whistler to cook for this big lavish meal, and they hated it. They just hated it. And it was so funny to sit for 2 hours and watch these grown big men just sit there and push this rabbit, this little bunny rabbit around their plate.
Right. Well, you shouldn't have told them. It's like kids.
Oh, I should have said it was chicken.
You don't say what it is. Say it's chicken,
I should have said it was chicken.
Pork.
No.
It's something you're
I'm
used
too honest.
to.
That's my problem. I'm too honest, too nice. Okay, we're going to make Lancashire hot pots.
Oh.
Real
I'm so
Lancashire
glad I
hot pots.
pronounced it right.
I know, that was very impressive, actually. I was really
The
pleased
Lancashire.
with you. Yes, Lancashire.
Well, I know because there's the Norfolk and the Suffolk, and I've done all of that and been to England and to the Scilly Isles, so pretty good at it.
You know what I discovered the other day? I discovered that the Isle of Man, or no, Guernsey, does not belong to the English people. It actually belongs to the Crown.
The Crown?
Like the
Guernsey?
Queen owns it as her own land.
Well, who knew?
Isn't that that's pretty radical, man?
Well, when she comes, we'll mention that.
Have a chat with her, please. Find out why.
Why
I want
not?
to know why. As it was the only piece of land that the Germans ever invaded in Britain, I found that kind of interesting.
See, you're full of history.
I tell you, history galore.
I'm telling you, is there history to Lancashire hot pot?
History, yes, there is. There is a history to Lancashire hot pot. Lancashire hot pot, what I'm going to do, if we keep talking, we'll never get anything done.
It's true, and they'll say,
I'm just going to sear off.
Was this a cooking segment?
I'm going to put our lamb, I've got these beautiful lamb chops into our skillet, and we're just going to brown them off.
Okay, is it a type of lamb chop?
No, just, you can either use a neck of lamb, or you can use these beautiful lamb chops. Just depends. The thing, if you're going to use these lamb chops, you're going to have a little bit more oil release from the lamb chops. But use the neck chop, which is a little less fatty, and but it's a braising, so it takes a lot longer to cook down.
Is it a little tougher?
A little bit tougher, so you cook it a lot longer, that's all.
All right,
This recipe is written to cook it for as if you were using neck.
Fine. Well, it says here, 1 kilogram middle neck lamb chops.
Yes, middle neck lamb chop,
Fine.
yes. It's just that we couldn't get middle neck yesterday at our beautiful friend's Whole Foods, so he took these beautiful racks and clipped them up for me, so that's stunning.
So that's a fake neck lamb chop?
It's a fake neck lamb chop.
That's a real lamb chop?
Mind the bones when you're eating.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm telling you, it looks delicious. What are you sauteing in?
I'm searing them. All I'm doing is I'm just going to cook them for like
canola oil?
A couple of minutes.
Olive oil?
Yeah, this is just a canola. Just the 305, the 365, the Whole Foods brand. I love this. It's got a great high temperature. Really clean. I really like it. So they do a good job with that.
Good.
And we just want to sear them on both sides. And all we're doing is really just browning them. And we're doing this because we don't want them to shrink too much in the casserole when we bake them, because we're going to end up baking this dish as well.
Okay.
So here's a good tip. This one you see lifted quite easily, and this one didn't, not seared enough.
Really?
So yeah, the easier that they lift, the more seared, the more caramel they'll have on the other side. So they'll have that lovely brown. And we want some of that brown on there because that's what's going to thicken and color the sauce a little bit. Sure. So, come on, Mr. Lamb Chop, turn over. He doesn't want to.
Maybe he's not going in the casserole.
This is the relative to the bunny one.
If you're not a good lamb chop, you won't go in the casserole.
You won't go in there.
and Gary's theory, the chef's theory about not being... Do you want me to hold the pot?
No, it's fine.
Did you forget your tongs today, or what?
No, I wanted to use these because I didn't want to pull them, but I'm having to. So
Apparently.
here we go. Right. So a little history on the Lancashire hot pot. We made pasties one day. Remember when we did the pastry and we stuffed them and then we baked them and everything? That is, the Lancashire hot pot is the precursor to a Cornish pasty.
Okay.
So originally they were doing this. And what they were doing was that they were making these hot pots because they were all going to work. This was the Industrial Revolution. This is the late, the middle to late 1800s here. So they're all going to work. Women are leaving the house to go to work, but men still expect the food to be on the table at the end of the day.
They allowed us to go to work?
They did. They were
Really?
sending you. Well, actually, it was getting to the stage where it wasn't really an option. It was get out and
Get
provide.
out and work.
So women were coming up with these new ideas on how to cook.
So
And
you're
they went.
taking that off the bone?
No, I'm leaving the bones in there because I want the bone. In the bone is a lot of flavor, and I want that bone in the.
Oh, that's
in
why
the
you
sauce.
said earlier, beware of the bones.
Beware of the bones because
Gotcha.
they're going to be in the casserole.
Okay, yum.
So what women would do is in the morning, they would sear off this meat. So you'd get up in the morning in these northern English homes, and there would be these beautiful smells going on already. And it would be the wives would have been searing off the meat for the hot pots and things.
Right.
And they would literally sit them, excuse me, let's just take that off.
That's okay.
They would literally sit them on the side of their stove because the Aga was on all day. They would sit it on the side of the stove and it would cook all day and be ready for them when they came home. So that's where they were able to use much lower cuts of meat.
Right.
And still be able to have a tasty dinner at the end of the day. So that was
beautiful shallots.
really lovely. So we got
Shallots.
shallots in here. So what I've done is I've taken the Lancashire hot pot. I love saying
put
it like
in the shallots.
I'm on Coronation Street. Here's my audition for Coronation Street.
Maybe
right
it's
here,
Downton
right there.
Abbey. I don't know.
Oh, no, that's not. It's too snobby.
Oh, is
I want
it?
yeah, I want it to be
Okay,
a
then.
bit rougher.
You get back to Lancashire.
Lancashire. So I've made it a little Pacific rim, as I'm wont to do. So instead of using onions, I've used 3 shallots, and 3 large shallots.
Okay.
I've just put them in there.
They are large shallots.
They're lovely. And what
Are
they'll
milder
do,
than an onion, a shallot, a little bit?
milder
little
than an
sweeter?
onion, but have a much nicer onion flavor at the end.
Okay.
An onion sap will run out and dissipate, whereas
Right.
the shallot will hold its flavor for a
Okay.
good while. So, to that, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of flour, and it's just seasoned flour. And I'm going to mix this around. So what we've created here is a roux.
A
So we've gone from
You
Lancashire.
got a little French in there today. You
I
got
know,
the shallot
yes.
and the roux.
A little Lancashire, and then we're going off to France to make a roux. And what we're doing is we want to let that get hot. You notice at the bottom of that skillet, all of that beautiful brown stuck
Right, well,
on
the Studio 4
from the-
gas stove is quite fancy.
I can't find. There we go. He's on a ladder today. My goodness. All of that beautiful brown. I want that. So how I get that is by putting about 2 cups of stock in there, and we're just using a chicken stock. Yeah. You can,
Okay.
if you can get lamb stock, use
Okay.
lamb stock, and if you can't, use a chicken stock. Now look at this. It's thickened up already, and
lovely.
all of that lovely residue on the bottom has come up.
And you
And
could
so-
make this before Easter dinner is the point.
gosh, yeah. Make
Couldn't
this
you?
Thursday.
It'd be all done.
Make this Thursday, bake it, put it in the fridge, and eat it Sunday.
Exactly.
I actually made, the one that we're going to taste today was made last night at 8 o'clock, and it will taste amazing
Okay,
today.
but I bet you're having this tonight.
This one will be
If I
tonight.
was a guessing
yes.
woman.
If you
I'd
were a
say.
guessing woman, yes, this would be going home.
This would be going
this
home.
evening, yes, this one will be going home. Okay, so we've made our little sauce. We have gotten our onions in there. I'm going to put in 1 bay leaf, and I'm going to take some thyme. And all I'm going to do with the thyme is I'm just going to rub it. Just rub it gently in my fingers, and then I'm going to put stalks et al.
Twigs and all.
Et al. In there.
Okay.
It will tenderize and break down, and people will see this when they're eating it, so it's
Okay,
not going
well,
to be
you've
a
got
big
3
problem.
minutes, so you
I
better.
got plenty of time, don't you?
Okay.
So this goes into our casserole here with the
the smells.
beautiful.
Oof.
Yeah, I know
Ooh
the
la la.
smell is. Well, I just love that lammy smell.
I
That's
know, I do
just
too.
stunning
Not
to
everybody
me.
is a lamb fan, but done like this.
No, I like lamb done like this.
Don't think mutton.
No,
Think
no,
lamb.
the lamb. Definitely think lamb. Okay, so on top of this, I've
backing
scrubbed
up.
these. I've scrubbed these beetroots thoroughly, but I haven't peeled them because, you know, I don't like to peel
I
because
know, you're not a peeler.
No, because that mineral
More
and
ways than
vitamin
one.
can... No, not a peeler. Well, I am a peeler, but that's private time, and you have to be on the river, and that's
Yeah,
not for
exactly.
not
No.
for now, and not for you.
No. No, I've never really thought about that, but it's okay.
It's now. I've got these beautiful
Oh, those are
golden
gorgeous.
beetroots. So I haven't peeled them because I don't want to lose any of the vitamins and the nutrients.
How
but
lovely.
I'm topping and tailing them.
I had a beet carpaccio yesterday at Heron's. They've got a new female
stunning.
chef. And guess who was there? Wayne Gretzky.
Really?
Yeah.
You were sitting with a great
I
one.
was sitting not with him, right next to him.
Right next to him. Did he
Mm-hmm.
know that you were you?
Well, he did a little nod.
Did he?
I don't know.
Bless him.
Didn't come over to the table, I'm not sure.
And you didn't buy lunch for you, so he wasn't
Well, I
that
haven't
happy to see you.
interviewed him since he was a young Gretzky.
Oh, a baby
so
boy.
He may have forgotten me.
Yeah, who you were. I'm just peeling this turnip. And what we're going to do with it is we're going to slice the turnip and slice the beetroot. The recipe calls for a waxy potato, and we went yesterday. I sent David to go and do the grocery shopping for me, and he came back with exactly what I asked for, but they're the size of, you know,
Well, they're beautiful.
they're stunning, but they're also about a dime size, so they're not
Okay,
really
so-
what I needed.
Okay.
So slice your turnip and your beetroot.
And that thickly. Thick,
Nice
okay.
and thick, and lay it on top. Turnip,
Right.
beetroot, turnip, beetroot, and do
Right.
that all the way around.
Okay.
Just layering it, and then it goes into an oven at about...
No potato in there?
No, you can put potato on top, but I'm using the beetroot and the turnip today.
Okay, because you're such a healthy cat.
Because I'm a healthy guy. This goes into the oven, 325, with a tiny knob of butter on it for 30 minutes. Increase the temperature to 375 for a further 30 minutes, and this is what comes out.
That is so beautiful.
Lancashire
The television magic, and it shrinks
The
right up and
it
does
does.
the right thing,
Now-
and all those flavors drizzling
this
down.
is warm. This is warm.
That is
But-
warm.
Beautiful. I'll serve it while you close. It has been a pleasure to be
It has been a
cooking
pleasure.
with you again.
Yes, I hope you appreciated how much I was helping
You were a
today.
stunning help. as
Certainly
normal.
was. I'll help eat that.
Look at
if you
this
don't
gorgeous
mind.
lamb
That is
coming out.
beautiful.
I love serving
What
it
a
on
good
the bone.
idea, and it
Isn't
looks
it?
tender and
And
fabulous.
spring. Hello, spring. Getting rid of winter.
Just be careful of the lamb bone.
Lamb bones.
Okay, and
yes.
well, I guess the chocolate eggs are in the back.
Yes, I didn't bring them
Pretty
today,
much.
I know.
Okay.
People are upset. They'll be all right.
Our resident chef, Garry Steel. And remember, you can catch all of our conversations on YouTube or follow us on Twitter at Fanny Studio 4.